What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Review Creation Channel. I'm your host, Chase, and thanks to 1414 Falcon Fan and many other reliable leakers, we now have a very good idea of what the rest of 2024 is going to look like for LEGO Star Wars. Many leaked images of upcoming anniversary figures, and possibly all the rest of the 30-plus sets we're going to be getting is going to be talked about in this video. So let's get right into it, starting off with the leaked images we have of Fives, which looks really great, very similar to the style they used for Captain Rex in the UCS Venator, although he does include those helmet holes, and we do know that he is going to have a face print, which is really cool, including that tattoo element on his forehead, one of my favorite parts of the character, and he looks like a very solid figure, especially coming in such a cheap set in the $15 Tantive boarding diorama. That's $50 rather than a $650 set to get a named character of the 501st Legion. He also has printed arms, which we can see down here a little bit. He has these printed arms, which is really cool. Definitely a very interesting figure to get. Something we've never gotten before for the 25th anniversary. Now, we also have this other character called Darth Malak, who is a Legends character who's never really appeared in any film or TV show, but he has appeared in comics and other things like that. Maybe a bit brighter red than I was originally looking for. And the helmet does not look that interesting to me. I don't know. I've seen concept art of him before, and it doesn't really feel like it fits him. Although the face printing is really good, the mold I just don't think is up to what the character should look like. And of course, they didn't want the entire character to be that dark red, so they gave him a sort of brown cape and the lighter red. But I think he looks pretty solid as a figure. And I'm interested to see what the other anniversary figures are. We can see, like, we're going to get maybe possibly a smaller Leia. We're definitely going to get a White Vader, possibly Cal Kestis, Jedi Bob. So we're going to talk about that as we move along, starting off with the March 1st releases. Now, we're getting so many things for this March 1st release, including the set 75375 midi-scale Millennium Falcon. Now, we have gotten a midi-scale Millennium Falcon before, but this one I think is going to be a little bit bigger with 921 pieces. It is going to be part of the 18-plus lineup, which is going to include added to the the midi-scale Executor Star Destroyer that we already got last year. Now we also have the 75376 midi-scale Tantive V and 75377 Invisible Hand. The Tantive V is going to be $70, and the Invisible Hand is going to be $53. So the Invisible Hand from Revenge of the Sith is definitely going to be a lot smaller than the other two sets, and probably the one I'm most likely to pick up. Originally, I came into this year looking at all of these sets and saying, you know what, I'm going to pick up all three of these midi-scale sets and collect all of them that have been coming out, but unfortunately that is not the case, just because of how pricey this year has gotten so far. I know we're looking all the way towards the end of the year, towards the end of this video, but it is really hard to decide what you're going to buy at this point. Now we also have set 75379 buildable R2-D2 for $100 for 1,050 pieces. It's going to include R2-D2, of course, and the Darth Malak anniversary figure that I just showed you. The set 75387 is going to be the Tantive V boarding hallway. Sorry, actually $55 for 502 pieces, including Darth Vader, 2 Stormtroopers, Captain Antilles, 2 Rebel Troopers, ARC Trooper 5's anniversary figure, which I just showed you. So that's so many figures for just $55, which is really good. I assume it's sort of going to be similar to the Dark Trooper attack set that we got last year that just retired, actually. Similar, probably a little bit bigger because of the more amount of pieces, but that is going to basically be what you can expect. So that's just March. Those sets are just coming out in March, those 5 sets. Now let's go on to the May 2024. First off, we have an unknown polybag for $5. Maybe a figure, maybe because we know that we got the Obi-Wan Kenobi 20th anniversary polybag that we had originally for the 20th anniversary. Now we're getting possibly another anniversary figure, maybe that Cal Kestis, maybe that Leia, but that's unknown at the time right now. Now, probably one of the best-selling brickheads that we will get is going to be the Commander Cody brickheads for $10. Now, I assume it's going to be Phase 2 because they just did Phase 1 helmet, but you never really know. Now we also have a big brickheads set 40667, possibly 4 or 5 brickheads are going to be included in this set. Some people are even saying 6 for $55. It's going to be Phantom Menace based. So that could mean like definitely gonna get Darth Maul, Princess Amidala, probably Qui-Gon, maybe young Anakin, figures like that, figures specifically from that movie. Now we're also going to get the Unknown May the 4th promo. We got the Death Star 2 midi scale sort of set last year, which seemed to get a lot of good reception, so I assume we'll get something similar to that this year. Now we also have the first Mandalorian Season 3 set that's come a year late. It's the Bark Speeder Escape for $30 US, 221 pieces, including Kelleran Beck, Grogu, and 2 501st Troopers, although I have seen on the internet that this is changing a lot. Maybe it's a Shock Trooper, but I think the 501st Troopers would be similar to the Shock Troopers in having the helmet holes, if that is the case. Now, we're also going to have a Boonta Eve Pod Race diorama for $70, 718 pieces. But I was really interested to see how this would be even possible because, of course, the pod race is so big and there's so many different things. And how are they able to accomplish that with just so little pieces in 718 in just that little, 16 by 8 diorama space? But, of course, they'll find a way to make it. So I think it'll be like micro scale, something like that. Maybe we'll get like a Qui-Gon Jinn standing minifigure or like micro figure that we can like place on the set or something like that. Now we're also going to get set 75381, the buildable Droideka, which has been rumored for a while, $60 for 583 pieces. Another 18 plus set based around the Phantom Menace, I think. Really interested to see what this looks like. I hope it's good. But again, probably not going to buy it just because of the amount of sets coming out this year. Now, the TIE Interceptor is going to be the UCS set for 2024 with $240, continuing with that price increase for about 2,000 pieces. Now, we did get a very good model play scale style of the TIE Interceptor in 2023. Came in that dual pack with the Fang Fighter. Very, very good set, in my opinion. So I think that we can expect them to go all out on this TIE Interceptor. We don't know the figures. People were assuming it might have been Mandalorian Season 3 based, but I'm definitely cutting down that possibility because of what we're getting later on in the year. Now, we also have a Sith Infiltrator for $70 US, 640 pieces, figures including Darth Maul, Qui-Gon Jinn, Padme, and Captain Panaka. That is probably, other than the Commander Cody Brickheads and the Bark Speeder Escape, going to be another one of these sets I pick up in this May release. Hopefully that will get me enough to reach the May the 4th promo. And then I might pick up the Droideka if I need more things, or pick up a set that came out previously in the year. But yeah, another Sith Infiltrator based off the 25th anniversary of the Phantom Menace, so I'm really excited to see that. Now, of course, we have the June 1st, 2024 release, so this is our third consecutive. We have March, May, and June big releases. First set is going to be the $20 Mandalorian vs. Super Commando Battle Pack with 109 pieces, including 2 Super Commandos, Koska Reeves, and a Night Owl Mandalorian. Now, you could possibly sell this Koska Reeves if you wanted to make a big army of Mandalorians, Super Commandos, and Night Owls, but that's probably not going to be the case for most people. They're just going to buy one of these sets because it does include a named figure. Now, we're also going to get the much-delayed Skeleton Cruise Ship for $130 for 1,325 pieces. No idea what this set is going to entail whatsoever, but we do have some concept art that we can base it off of. Now we have the Mandalorian Imperial Bunker for $40, 289 pieces, very standard for these Mandalorian sets. The Moff Gideon with helmet, Paz Vizsla, and 2 Praetorian Guards. So that Paz Vizsla figure did rocket in price when he died is definitely going to come back down. Now, we, of course, have the only mech that's rumored for 2024, which is the Pilot Luke Skywalker mech for $16 US, same price as the other ones, 195 pieces, including these, hopefully the same figure that came in the UCS X-Wing in 2023. The last set is going to be the Captain Rex's Y-Wing Microfighter for $13, with 99 pieces, including that Captain Rex, the same one we got in the UCS Venator. Wow, this is a very, very long video already. Now we're talking about the newest rumored sets in August 1st, 2024, which is going to be the Battle of Peridea for $50, 382 pieces, including Grand Admiral Thrawn, Ezra, Ahsoka in her white outfit, Morgan Elsbeth, and Enoch. Now, it was rumored before that we might not get Thrawn in this set, but it is definitely clear now that we will be getting this in this brand new Ahsoka set to complete the 4 of all of the other ones we got in 2023. Was able to pick up all of those. Want to pick up this one very badly. Hopefully the Thrawn figure is better than the last one, even though the other one is so iconic. I hope we get a big upgrade. Now we have set 75388 Jedi Bob Starfighter for $40 US, 310 pieces, including Jedi Bob, the yellow skin, and an unknown figure. So that's really interesting. We have not gotten Jedi Bob in 20 plus years, so it's really cool that they're bringing him back, answering what the fans wanted in the original UCS gunship vote. So that's really cool. And we're also getting set 75389, the Dark Millennium Falcon, for $170, including Infinity's Darth Vader, which is a white version of Darth Vader, Evil Rey, Evil C-3PO with a black arm, Evil Chewbacca, a Gungan in a blue outfit, and one more figure. So this is really cool. It's sort of going off of a concept art style characters. I know we did get Evil Rey, but I've never heard of Evil C-3PO or Chewbacca. Gungan could be Jar Jar, but blue outfit, I'm not even sure. But it definitely seems like they're going a little bit off of what we would normally expect for this new year of 2024 in this 25th anniversary. So we also have the last build, which is going to be set 75392. Potentially could be a creature build, but I definitely will. This is the set that will include the Young Leia 25th anniversary set. Now we have even more sets for August 1st. The X-Wing versus TIE Fighter for $110, 1,058 pieces. Probably the most skippable set. The X-Wing and TIE Fighter are going to be a little bit bigger than what we got originally in 2021, I believe, when they came out with these re-releases that were downscaled. These will probably be a little bit bigger. The figures include an X-Wing pilot, TIE pilot, an astromech droid, along with 2 other figures. And this play feature of this set is going to be that you can take off both wings of the TIE Fighter and the X-Wing and replace them on the other set. So this is kind of taking a play version to that 2-in-1 set that we've been getting over the past couple years. Now, the Death Star playset for $80 is a brand new set, including Cal Kestis, Darth Vader, and 5 or 6 more figures. Most likely going to be other Imperial admirals, going to replicate that scene where he choked force choked one of the admirals at that meeting table, and this will include Cal Kestis as the 25th anniversary figure. The next set is set 75396, Escape from the Sarlacc Pit, $90 for 558 pieces, for Luke, Han, Chewbacca, Lando, Boba Fett, same figure as the mech, and a Weequay. So this is going to recreate the scene. Hopefully the set will go with the potentially rumored UCS Jabba Sail Barge that will be coming towards the end of this year, the second half of the year UCS set. Now we also have the buildable C-3PO for $150 to go with the buildable R2-D2 that came off previously in the year with 1,132 pieces, including the reused C-3PO. Now, the Advent calendar is rumored to come in September, as always, for the same price it has been for the last couple years at $45, 368 pieces, including a Super Battle Droid, reused obviously from the Battle Pack that we got earlier this year, a 501st Trooper, going to be a reuse from the Kelleran Beck set, the Ahsoka, the T6 Jedi Shuttle version from last year, and Luke, potential Christmas version of Leia, and one more figure that is unknown, so that we get Christmas, Luke, and Leia, and some other figures. Definitely a reason to pick up this set. Definitely a reason to pick up last year's set. And finally, we have the October 2024 release, a potential UCS Jabba Sail Barge. Very excited to see what comes of that. But with that, that is every single 2024 LEGO Star Wars set. Probably that's going to come out. I would be surprised if we got a couple more sets that are rumored, but that's already more than 30 sets for the year, which is basically more than we got last year in 2023. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching this very long video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and check in for more LEGO news and updates. Comment what you guys think of all of this stuff, and have a great day.